Hey guys, what's up? So my name's Haley. I'm gonna give y'all that. Y'all have seen it on my YouTube. I'm not gonna give you my last name for my privacy reasons. Um, but last year around September, yeah, we're asking for a story time. So here's your story time. What's up? There's my necklace, by the way. Here's I put some more stuff on it, but that's the quarter, that's the thing. If you look at the video, you'll see it in the necklace, whatever. But what happened, we had closed, what happened was, no. God. Oh, Lord. It doesn't have to be completely uncut. And I hate that because it's from my phone. So y'all are just gonna have me blabbering, but you go on completely tangent because I'm ADHD. ADD is a motherfucker or whatever it is. But we had one side of the store closed because we were trying to cut down on traffic. We had literally cooked $3,000 that night, and I was the only cook with my manager popping in and out. That tall white boy, he was one of the cooks too. Well, he was there as a waitress, but he can cook, kinda. I didn't really want him touching my grill. But these 6 come in, we're already busy, we're already full. I got a table full of counters. They aren't, doing anything correctly. I have nothing marked right. It's just tickets on the counter, so it's confusing as fuck. I worked at a Waffle House on and off for 4 years. I worked my way from being a waitress to being a rock star grill op. And if I could figure out a way to pause the video and start it again without breaking off, I will grab my Rockstar shirt. But, because they don't give that to just anybody. And, but I'm not wearing my Rockstar shirt in the video at all. It's a completely different shirt. But these 6 come in, they're loud, they're making noise. Cool, everybody's loud, everybody's drunk. It's after last call. Bars are closed, so can't go home. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here type thing. So, they sit on a table in the corner that's closed off. We have a bunch of to-go orders standing up. We have a couple of people sitting down, people sitting at the bar. There's people everywhere. I got tickets messing up. The management and that other girl that was working with me, they were fucking with my system. It was messing me up. Pardon my French, but they were messing me up. And they're sitting there. At first it's good. At first it's cool. We tell them, hey, that section's closed. If you could wait for a table. They're like, nah, we're good. We'll sit here. Alright, fine. Cool. I'm gonna ignore them. I've got 130, 40 different, not 100, but 30, 40 people sitting, in my lobby waiting on their food, so I'm trying to cook. They start coming up. The girl in the leopard pants starts coming up, and hey, can I get a glass of water? Hey, can I get a glass of tea? Now, granted, I get it. You're drunk, you're thirsty, for sure. Catch someone's attention. We're busy. I get it. It's a Waffle House. But if you treat people with respect, that's where it goes. But then you get respect and you get, I'm not gonna say better service, but you get a genuine smile and you get true service. And so she keeps coming up. She starts asking for food. Wait for them to come take your ticket. And I'll get to you. I'll make your food when your ticket comes up. I got all these people in front of you. I just want my food. I'm gonna make that white bitch cook my food. I'm gonna make this white bitch. That white bitch thinks she not gonna make my food. I'm gonna make her make my food. Da 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 da. She don't think she just a cook. What's she gonna do? Da 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 da. So, jacking their jaws. Whatever, you're jacking your jaw. They start, the one with the dreads, the one that fell off the counter, she started coming up too. And the leopard print, they start coming up. They're standing at that low bar, and they're hollering off like, hey, I want my food, I want some food, like, feed me, bro, like, come take my order, do something. You have, and I get it, yes, it's, you got 100 people, your order needs to be taken, you're hungry, you're drunk, sorry, you see the amount of people that were there, though. You saw how many people just flooded out of that bitch when they just, oh shit. So when my manager comes over, I told him, I said, well, I'm not gonna cook your food. I said, if you're gonna keep being rude to me, you're gonna keep jacking your jaw, then I'm not gonna cook your food. Waffle House and any restaurant has the right to refuse service for any reason, as long as it is not a discriminatory reason. I wasn't telling him I was gonna kick him out because of this, that, and the third. I was telling them I was going to kick them out because they were being rude. I ain't going to cook your food, you being rude to me. I'm from the South. I'm Cajun. I'm from Southern Louisiana, 3 hours outside of New Orleans. From Lake Charles. If I worked at the one on Highway 14. Any disrespect, da, 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 da. Oh yeah, so I told them they can get out the store, right? Okay, so well, I'm not gonna cook your food, so you can leave. They start badgering me some more, so I stopped cooking. I'm not, you're gonna keep dragging your jaw, you wanna, she come back behind the counter while my manager walk over, start trying to get them to at least calm down, because he's gonna try to talk me into cooking their food. Of course he is. He's customers. We're not gonna try to purposely force customers out of the way, right? Okay, so he goes over there, he talks to him. Alexis, the other girl, she starts, all y'all over there on that side can go. That's her, right? So that's when girl with the dreads stands up. She comes on our side of the counter. Now, if you come on our side of the counter, there's tile there. There's tile there. It changes from tile to like this bumpy, dark floor. If you put your foot, both feet, on the other side, or even a single foot on the other side of that floor, we can do anything we can legally in our means, whatever means necessary, to remove you or ensure our safety. Whether that means taking one of the cast iron pans and hitting you upside the fucking head with it, or beating the fuck out of you when you fall over. You touch my floor, it's on. She come back behind. She start throwing silverware around like she a little kid. Alright, that's a temper tantrum. She ain't even looking at me. Whatever. Old girl with the leotard, with the leopard. She on the low bar, kicking food, kicking plates. Man, that's money. Like, fuck. And she calmed down. She's still jacking her jaw. I grabbed the coffee pot. Y'all see me grab that coffee pot, right? So I put the coffee pot down because when I picked it up, it had nothing in it. It was just an empty coffee pot. It wasn't going to have no weight at it. And I grabbed a sugar shaker in my hand, right? And I chucked that bitch. Because she was still jacking her jaw. I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to beat your ass. Bitch, if you're feeling froggy, jump. That's how night shift works. And it's sad. Because there's no security guards. There are guns that get pulled at Waffle House. There's bullet holes in some Waffle Houses that I've worked at. And up above where the chefs work. Like, people have dead ass popped off at these places. It's not safe at night. So we have to do what we can. There was one chick in the leotard jumping on my counter. There was old girl with the dreads. There was that heavier set lady, and there was a dude that was with him. There was so leopard, chick that fell, the heavy set lady, that dude, and then there was another one that was in like a white shirt. I don't even remember what she like looked like. That's all I think looked like her shirt. And so she throwing it. They all sitting there talking. There's five people. My manager, that white boy won't gonna help. That white boy was the one that called the police that showed up after everything was over and arrested nobody, by the way. Nobody got arrested. They just got told to leave because, you know, the cops show up, everybody type of thing. So, oh my god. So, Q, my manager, I throw the sugar shaker. She jumps on the counter, which it takes her a minute to get up, by the way. She jumps on the counter. She goes to like smack something off the counter, and she falls. She fell head first, and Q like stuck his foot out, so like her head bounced off his fucking foot type thing. And he like, when he went to pick her up, she was still running her mouth, and she'd give me the evil eye. Alright, I'm hitting you. There were 6 of them. All 6 of them, they didn't, not one of them swung, besides that one girl that I was, you know, going at it with. Every single else one of them grabbed by my hair and literally just pulled my chin down to my shit. So my shit's like this, and then I feel somebody trying to like swing, so I guess somebody else swung. Because I feel somebody doing this and like tapping me, or somebody tapped my head, so I blocked. Because you're not going to hit me in my fucking head. I know how to block. And they pull me loose. I'm pulling back. I really, like, there's nothing. So I'm getting my head back. I will have a bald spot, but you're not gonna pull a little girl move, a childish move, and pull someone's hair in a fist fight. No, I will have a bald spot. It'll grow back. It's hair. Whatever. So they pull me off. They send her back around. They're still jacking their jaw. Don't know how to take a loss. She picks up the chair. She throws the chair. And I had caught it, and I caught it like this, and it bounced off like my wrist, like the arm had like hit my like where that word is over here on this end. Wait. Shit. Like right there. And kind of just rolled it off my arm and threw it behind me. Alexis was running through the bottom, and she almost got hit by the chair when I threw it back behind me. And when she ran back around, she grabbed our store didn't have pressure in our hot water, so it was just a trickle. So we would make just hot water out of the coffee pot, and she took one of those and like poured into our cup scrubbing thing underneath the sink. They have like this pan with 3 bottle brushes, and you scrub the cup and stick it in the thing, slide it through the dryer or the washer, and that whatever. I went on another tangent. Throws a chair. Lexus almost gets hit. She grabs a hot coffee pot full of water. She throws a She throws the water. She goes, hot water! Fucking flings the hot water while the girl in the leopard was on the other side of the jukebox. She like kind of threw it in this archway. And y'all know how on the grill there's those silver cans of grease that, you know, we use to scoop out to cook the hash browns and the eggs and stuff and keep it on the stove so it's warm. It's got the little thing. She grabs one of those and she flings that too. So now there's sugar, grease, and water all over the store. I'm looking up after a fight, and after the fight, and I see a wallet, and I grab it, and I'm like, for real though, like, real talk, is this your wallet? Like, dead ass, I don't want anybody to lose their shit. So I was like, is this your wallet right here? And she was like, nah, and then flung another plate at me. And, oh yeah, when she went to throw the second chair, I was sitting there going, throw the second one. Throw the second one. I'll catch it just like the fucking first. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on. And so, oh my God. They leave, they lock up. The white boy goes and tells people that we called the cops, which was the wrong thing to fucking do, but whatever. So everybody takes off. Cool. Whatever. Cool. We lock the doors. We spend like 3-4 hours shut down. I smoked me a little. What you do. And, we cleaned the store, and it was so messy because there was glass from the sugar shakers. I broke 2 sugar shakers. I put another sugar shaker out of the eggs that go up top. I had cocked back a cast iron, one of those cast irons that that we make the cheesy eggs in, the cheesy scrambled eggs in. I had cocked that back, and I was looking at her like, you want the pan? I threw the, because I threw the sugar shaker, you want the pan next? And I had to pick that up. There was food everywhere. Our boss comes in, and he looks at the security footage, because there's cameras all over a Waffle House. He looks at the security footage, and he looks at me, and he looks back at the security footage, and he's like, okay, well, I'm going to give you a write-up because you threw the sugar shaker, and it broke. But that's really about it. I'm glad you held your own, type of thing, which I found fucking hilarious. I got a couple of days off, and I went to my current boyfriend's place, out of town. And, while I was there, that same manager and that same female employee came through and with guns and threatened that same white boy who was technically the management and a woman that had been working for Waffle House for 17 years, and they were stealing credit card slips, like changing, or not changing, they were like taking the, you know how like when you write your slip, your credit card tip in cash, right? On your credit card thing, you know how you write your tip on the credit card slip and they kind of tear it off? Well, they would keep those and hide those from waitresses, and they just, oh, well, I have this amount of money, so you get this much in cash tip at the end of the shift. So they do that. They do get arrested, but Waffle House didn't press charges on them for the actual crime that they did. And 2 months later, when I decided to leave because a lot of people were coming in and kind of, I felt uneasy. You ever get that moment where you feel uneasy about a situation? So I had told my boyfriend, and me and him had decided that I was going to stop working for Waffle House. It's a great company. They take care of their employees, most definitely, for 100%. You know, don't bash them whatsoever. But, when I left, they had told me, you're always welcome at this store, Haley, you know, whatever, you're good. And, but, oh God, I was blacklisted. So it was kind of like, I can't ever work for Waffle House again. I tried working for another one, like, sometime earlier this year, and I had found out that I was blacklisted. So, it was kind of like a, more, if I can't have you, then nobody else can type corporate stunt. It's fine. I'm totally cool with it. I'll go back to that store. I'm actually, all this talk about Waffle House is coming out. I haven't had Waffle House in like 8 months, so we're actually going to go get Waffle House later this weekend or whatever. But, yeah, so that's what happened. It's not a lot. They were being rude, belligerent. I finished what I started. That's really it. There you go. Deuces.